I'm Zach Martin, along with my good friend, Dr. Dave, who is a brilliant doctor. He practices over by the United Nations. We'll get to more on that later on. One of the things that I see these days is the use of CBD products, particularly in gummies. And if you want me to take any medication, you send me the gummy, I'm going to take it. But before we talk specifically about VitaFusion CBD gummies that are hemp based, I want to play one of my favorite commercials from one of my favorite Super Bowls.
Why is VitaFusion America's #1 gummy vitamin brand? Because it fuses massive natural fruit flavors with a bajillion essential vitamins in a tasty gummy. It's a better way to vitamin. A fusion of nutritious and delicious. VitaFusion. Vitamin better.
Well, I think that we get the point where it's a great way to get everybody to take their supplements because these gummies are tasty, although you got to be careful, they're not candy. Moving over to the CBD products, hemp-based in particular, what are some of the benefits, Dr. Schusterman?
Well, hemp is been used for many, many generations um, for many different properties. A lot of them were anti-inflammatory and medicinal properties. So, a lot of people from many different walks of life would use hemp to, there was that notorious effect of the high you get or the kind of the strange um, mental feeling you get. But that's from only one component of hemp. The that's the THC component. If you isolate the two different components of hemp, you get THC, which is the kind of the one that affects your mind and just the way you feel. And the other one is more an anti-inflammatory component, which is called CBD. So CBD is great for many different things. The majority of them include sleep. Sleep is really good in an anti-inflammatory properties. So if there's inflammation in your body, CBD should improve that. And there's really the nice thing about it is there's really no side effects to doing it. It doesn't really harm you in any way to actually be on CBD. So you could take it on a daily basis for sleep. You could take it on a daily basis for inflammation. And sometimes people use it for pain as well. So a lot of people, in addition to taking pain meds for their pain, like say they get migraine headaches, they could take that for pain from migraine headaches, from other sources of pain. So back pain and neck pain and muscle pain. CBD should be good for that as well. The good news is that there's really not a lot of bad side effects to it, and there's not a lot of other issues associated with it that's the same as you would get with just hemp by itself.
You and I have known each other for years, and I remember you visiting me on numerous occasions, telling me, "Hey, you got to start using this CBD product, and it's really good for me, and I suggest it for you." What is the most efficient method of delivering the CBD product into the system?
Well, a lot of times you can get CBD oils that people have, and they have droplets of oil that you can put into like coffee and other beverages. But it does have strong flavor, strong kind of like taste to it. And so a gummy is like the best way of delivering it, in my opinion, because it tastes good, but a lot of the component is already baked into the gummy, so that when you're taking the gummy, as soon as it gets into your stomach, the gummy basically melts. So it's like taking a liquid, except it doesn't have that strange flavor of a liquid-based CBD product. And it's also dosed appropriately, so you don't have to like put it into like say a teaspoon or a tablespoon. You know the exact amount. Like in VitaFusion, for example, they have gummies that are 5 milligram gummies, and they also have 10 milligram gummies. And then the other really cool thing about gummies, in my opinion, is also you could add additional medicine to it. Like
Mhm.
in VitaFusion's case, you have some that have extract for like melatonin for sleep, and another one to kind of relax people. So there's three actual separate products. Two of them have additional components to them that enhance the effect of the CBD.
Well, one thing I like about you, you always pay attention to the trends. You know what's going on. You are always looking for the best treatments for your patient, and you always put your patients first. So I just want to thank you for that. And
Well,
thanks
thank
for
you.
spending some time talking about CBD via VitaFusion, which is a tremendous product. And I would suggest that everybody get that brand?
I think the nice thing about that brand is that it's the facility they made in is very high quality. The machines are latest technology, and I mean, you could just tell by having a Super Bowl ad that a company like that is going to have production capability that far exceeds kind of mom and pop and smaller brands that are up and coming. So I tend to go with brands that I have a high confidence in their how much CBD is in there, because a lot of times people think they're getting 10 milligrams of CBD, and it turns out it could be far less or far more. And so you really want to have confidence in the supplements you're taking, because there's less FDA regulation on supplements as there are with, say, prescription medicines. So you really have to be careful, because it's listed as a food supplement and it's not really listed as a medicinal product. So you really need a high quality manufacturer. So I think VitaFusion meets my standards.
Why is VitaFusion America's #1 gummy vitamin brand? Because it fuses massive natural fruit flavors with a bajillion essential vitamins in a tasty gummy. It's a better way to vitamin. A fusion of nutritious and delicious. VitaFusion. Vitamin better.